We are back. Season 2 of the Washington State Cougars College Football 25 Dynasty. It is time to start the next season. And this season starts off with a very difficult choice. And that decision is, who are we starting as our quarterback? Now, we have two viable options, Jackson Potter and, of course, John Mateer. Now, John in real life is spectacular, incredibly athletic, has been playing really well. But this is not real life. This is the video game, and I cannot have that factor into our decision. Now, Jackson is one overall better. John is a little bit faster, just a little bit better of a runner. But in general, also he's a field general for some reason. If you look, his tendency absolutely should be scrambler. Scrambler, maybe improviser, but at least a scrambler. But you look at a lot of their throwing stats are very, very similar. Jackson has the slight edge over John in a lot of these categories. And when we look at their player cards, Jackson's development trait is impact, whereas John's is normal. All that leads me to say I played with them both in the practice mode just to see what it would be like, and I've made the decision that our starting quarterback this year is going to be Jackson Potter, who I didn't even realize is 6'5". Jeepers, dude. The reason being, he is a sophomore. He's younger. He's already better, and he has a better development trait, which means he's going to continue to get better. And John has some of the edges. John has already has a physical badge, whatever they're called. I forget, honestly. And Jackson doesn't. But again, Jackson's younger, and he's already better, and he's going to continue to get better. So as much as I love John in real life, and I do love him in real life, he unfortunately is going to be our backup this year. We're going to roll with Jackson. I'm not going to be afraid to use John. Not at all. I'm also not going to be afraid to use Evans Chuba. I'm not sure how to say that. He's got 85 speed, 89 acceleration. So running situations, dude, maybe we should have moved this guy to running back. Running situations, we absolutely would not be afraid to use Evans or John. If Jackson isn't performing like we want him to, he might get pulled, because it is such a close battle between him and John, but we are going to give him the edge in the depth chart right now. And so let's just get into this game. We'll go through recruiting and everything. I'll highlight some of the guys we're really going for at the end of the video. And then we'll also end with a little bit of update of what things are looking like around the league. And one more thing, actually, before we start, if you don't remember from the offseason, we did add in all the new Pac-12 teams. I don't think they actually are joining this next year. I think it might be in 2026 that they come in, but I don't want to wait for that. So I add them now. Still no news on any new members to this point. Gonzaga has joined, but they don't have a football team, so they will not be in the game unless somebody does a team builder with them. That's not going to be me. I do have other team builder stuff coming up, though, very soon. Anyway, so our first game of the year is going to be against North Texas, at North Texas, on the road for our first game, heading down to the Lone Star State. We are the better team, but they're not a slouch, an 80 overall. So we cannot take them lightly. One thing I do need to make sure I do is every single time I got to update our offensive playbook to this Wazoo one that I made. Has a lot of the stuff that we liked from the previous one, but has a little bit more elements, a little bit more diversity in it. It's not just an air raid. So you'll see us running the ball a little bit more as we go forward. But here we are. Without further ado, let's just get this game started. And here comes the new starter, Jackson Potter. 6'5" is crazy. I did not realize that. Even when playing with him, I didn't really realize it. So we're not going to be utilizing a lot of quarterback run because he is much less of a runner. John Mateer is not really even a runner in this game. But we do have pistol, which we did not have last time. So that should add a new element. We're going to go underneath to Andre Dollar. He's going to get it. all the way for a first down. Jackson Potter's first completion of his career. And on first down, for the first time this drive, we are going to hand it off. Schlembecker gets it, and he's going to get us 7. Fullback on the field for the first time. That is Soro. Let's see if he can get us a nice block. I don't really know if he did much, but we got the first with Leo Pulalasi. Just got to keep playing smart. Take care of the ball. Jackson Potter, not a big runner, but when you give him that much room, anybody can hit that hole. We're going to try and take advantage of the fact that they're pressing. If this does end up being man-to-man, it is. We got our guy, Cobbs, towards the end zone. Touchdown! Jackson Potter is perfect. Well, he did actually have an incompletion. But Jackson Potter, a near-perfect drive. First of the season. 6 points for the Cougs. Isaiah Cobbs, freshman, his first touchdown as well. We saw the man-to-man, and we took advantage of it all the way to the house. Looks like they have a really good running back. That's going to be the guy we focus on. Buda Al-Quda is going to have his hands full. See what they do on their first play. It looks like it is going to be a run. Nothing much there. That's Xavier Squires on the tackle. The guy we brought in moved over a position, was at free safety. He's playing strong, or it's the other way around. I don't remember. Looks like they're going to run it again, and that's going to get them to 3rd and 5. You got to watch this middle here. They go underneath, and that is going to be caught for the first. Another thing I've noticed is computer seems to be very run happy, is that they are going to pass it on us here. They're going to go deep. They got us. Hudson, I should say. Teague. The Swede, I'm assuming, got beat off the line, and they go over the top on us. All of a sudden, they are on the other side of the 50, and they are threatening as they go back to the run, and that's not going to be successful. Tackling very good right now, and we're going to hit them with man-to-man. I'm going to take over Hester over on this left side just in case Tia gets beat again. He does. They run the curl. And that's going to bring up 4th inches, and they do not look like they're going for it. Wow. Honestly, kind of surprised. I would absolutely go for it in this situation, but I guess North Texas is a little bit more conservative. That's fine. And that kick is through. So we remain on top, 7-3. Offense is going to have a chance to get back on the board. We spread them out. We got, I thought we had Cobbs again, but the linebacker is able to get his hands on it. And that is going to bring up 3rd and 8. We got Cobbs on the outside. He cannot stretch forward to the first. And I really tried to light up the QB on that QB draw on 1st and very long. It's an interesting play call. 3rd and long. Good opportunity to get them off the ball. I mean, just defend the sticks and we're feeling good. Watch for a screen pass. It is not a screen pass. They had a seam. Quarterback sticks it. He slides, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Defense gets off the field. All right, our 3rd possession. Let's see what we can get going. We have a big hole for Leo. He makes a man miss, but nothing after that. But he does get us the first. Great start to the drive, and they're going to pack in. Let's see if we can maybe beat him over the top. Going for Carlos. He's got it. Can he beat him all the way to the end zone? Carlos Hernandez, his first touchdown of the season. Hoping to be a big year for him as the Cougars are going to go up by multiple possessions now. They brought the blitz. We handled it well. We have a decent offensive line. Gave Jackson just enough time. He stood in that pocket perfectly. Great placement of that ball to Carlos, and he just runs away from the defender. So they've had success, plenty of success in the passing game. But they have a commitment to the run game. That is for sure. And here it goes, paying off for him. A big hole opens for the running back. And just like that, 21 yards for Evans. I was talking so much smack about the running game. 3rd and 7. Keep them out of field goal range. They're going to go with another run. It is a halfback draw, and they completely catch us off guard. Okay, so if you remember in college or NCAA 14, the computer would do those little halfback draws all the time on like 3rd down, and they would never work. I feel like they really boosted that play for the CPU in this version of college football, which I kind of like. I mean, if they're going to call it, it might as well be an actual viable play. It was never good in the old one. As we stop them for no gain once again, we're going to bring a blitz, see if we can mess them up. Oh, they're ready for it. Oh, I missed. Oh my gosh, that play had everything. The blitz got in. I completely missed because I was not expecting it. And that quarterback scrambles out, throws the touchdown pass. Unfortunate error by me, but that's okay. You can't expect to be perfect in the first game of the season. So yeah, North Texas gets the ball to start. So we don't want them to have another opportunity to score this half. Now they do move to cover it up. I might try it anyway. That's going to be in triple coverage, and that is intercepted.
So we don't want them to have another opportunity to score.
Very poor decision by me. Oh, I don't know what I was thinking there, to be honest. That was a very poor decision. Jackson Potter, his first interception, he's getting pushed to the opposite sideline. So defense needs to stand up here, at least hold him to 3. Maybe just get the ball right back. That'd be ideal, obviously. And they're going to try us over the top. Oh, he beats Jamori.
Another opportunity to score.
What a swing in 2 plays. They get the pick, and then they get the touchdown, and now they have the lead. We just got to get the offense moving. We're fine. I'm not worried. We're good. This is a nice play here. Depending on the coverage we get. Something's open. We're going outside to Cobbs. Underneath. And they knock it out. Wow. I thought we had that. Oh. Alright. I really don't want to give them the ball back. Oh, and they're going to have to as we get hit as we throw. And we are punting. Oh my gosh, the momentum has left us so quickly. We gotta be really careful that they don't do something crazy to us. And that is something crazy. Immediately get into field goal range. Alright, let's just guard against a touchdown, I suppose. Oh my gosh. What has happened at the end of this quarter?
Opportunity to score.
So they just dotted us up. 1 second left and they score a touchdown. Wow, that could possibly be the worst end to a quarter ever. So we go into halftime down by 10 in a game that we were in the driver's seat of. All of a sudden, the defense that is supposed to be our strongest unit. I mean, let's be honest, the offense hasn't been good either, other than those 2 drives. Sheesh. All right. We regroup and we come back. We're fine. But they have really opened the floodgates with their passing game. Those last 2 minutes, let's see if they continue to do that. They are going to continue to throw. We have good coverage, and that's going to go out of bounds. 2nd and 10 has been a good rundown for them. They've done that a lot. And they do it again. Oh, I get in there, but I cannot get off the block, and they get the first. Ah, shoot. Come on. We got to figure out a way to get a stop here. Again, same down and distance as the last first down run. They're not going to do it this time. And we get in there for the sack. That is Malachi Rice, the redshirt freshman. Great coverage in the back end. Frees him up to run in and take down the quarterback. All right, defense. Big opportunity to get them off the field. Let's do it. They're throwing a screen pass. Get him, get him, get him. Good job. Got him down, and the defense does what they need to do. Now we need to score some points, but still. And here we're going to start off with a run. to Leo Pulalasi. Good job getting the block there, and that's a nice run to get us the first down. And give Carlos a potential one-on-one on that left side. See what the safety does. He's sticking back there, so we're going to go underneath to Trey Shackelford, and he gets us all the way up to the 9-yard line. All right, here we go. The offense is kind of cooking again. We got the fullback on the field. We hand the ball off. Leo cuts to the outside. Can he find his way in? He can! Touchdown for Leo Pulalasi. Absolutely great game for him. So they're going to... play action. We had the perfect blitz. We brought in the safety off the left side. Hunter Haynes, the guy bench, still getting playing time because, I mean, of course he is. We got a lot of good DBs on this team. He gets in. Hunter Haynes. We brought in that safety blitz, and they ran a play that went right into it. Perfect play call. And this could be the start of a little rally here. Good coverage. Oh, I thought that was a fumble. They do get the ball out, so it's not a sack, but it is a stop for the defense. Once again, if you're going to play press on Carlos out... Oh, I was having a hard time hearing this. Okay, we got him this time. If they're going to play press on Carlos on that outside, I'm going to give him a go ball just in case the safety isn't over top. He is. I'm looking for Trey. He makes the catch. Oh, I thought he was going to have a bit more of a step on that corner, but caught up to him very quickly. We go screen pass here, I think. Just if we can get close, I'm going for it. Here we go. Get the ball out to the guy. There goes Shackelford, and he is going to get us the first. And that is the end of the third quarter. We kind of owned it. It was low scoring. We were the only ones that put up 7. We got 2 stops, and we are threatening again. Ready to take the lead here in this fourth quarter. Oh, they're giving us a really good look. Whoa, what's happening here? And the look completely changes, but not really, because now it just shifted over to Shackelford, looking like he's got the advantage. I wanted to go over to him, but the safety help came in. We had nothing doing, and we're going to get taken down for a sack. So originally, Carlos had a guy pressing him. It changed to Trey. Now, Trey definitely has the 101, but I saw that safety. I saw him sprinting over there. I knew we didn't have it, and I didn't want to force it. And then really our only other option was Carlos in a 101, which is probably what I should have just done. I think he's outrunning that corner. Maybe even Cobbs. I panicked. It's only second down. We live to see another down. That's fine. You know, I didn't force it. I didn't force it into double coverage. And that should just be a win. That should just be a win. All right, here we go. We're going to go underneath to Trey, and he's got a lot of room. Cut it inside, and that's going to get us the first, and that is a North Texas player who is down. So here we go. 3rd and inches. We're going to try and catch him off guard, going out wide with Trey Shackelford, and he's going to get the first, and he's going to get the touchdown, and that's going to give us the lead. Jackson Potter's 3rd touchdown pass of the day, by far his easiest. Trey Shackelford does all the work getting into the end zone. So now we are back in the lead. The defense has been great in the second half. Let's see if we can continue that. They go underneath. Alukuda's all over that. Stopping for 3. They still can run. Oh, and that's a good cut by the running back. Cuts it out left. I went inside. He saw that. He's up to 67 rushing yards now. But it is 2nd and short. A sack here would be good. Oh, we're not going to get it. We're actually going to give up quite a bit of yards. All the way up to the 32-yard line. This quarterback is dotting us up. They're using up some clock here. It's almost a 2-minute timeout. It's going to be the 2-minute. Oh, it's not the 2-minute timeout. Oh, I almost took my hand off the controller. And I'm glad I didn't, because we got a sack. Excellent job by the defense there. And another sack leads to another 3rd down. This is huge. And, oh, they kind of caught me off guard with that. And they're just going to throw it away. So what are they going to do? They're going to go for it. Man, I would do something a little bit more than just throwing that away there if you're going to go for it especially. Might as well get a few yards if you can. Run or something. I don't know. But here we go. 4th down. Can we stop them? They're going over the top. And that is knocked down. So now all we got to do is run out the clock. And we are feeling good. Here we go. Leo Pulalasi gets the ball, hurdles a man, and that's going to make them call their first timeout of the game. All right, 2nd and 3. 1 first down should win it. If we can get 3 yards, we're home. Here we go. Hand out to Leo. Go to the outside. Can he beat him? Can he get around the corner? He can. He gets the first, but he fumbles. I think we got it back. I think we got it back. We did. We did get it back. That should be enough to end the game. They have 1 timeout left. We'll run this play, and then we'll probably just kneel it from there. Hold on to the ball, Leo. Yep. 1 timeout. They're not saying to take a knee, though. I think we can. I think we can just knee it. Let's just see. We'll take a knee. So they have no timeouts left. We take the knee. It's not running it all the way down. That's fine. We'll just... I don't want to risk... we already almost fumbled. I'm not testing it. We're just going to take this clock down as far as we can. I guess we'll see. That's going to lead us to 4th down and 8. So we'll let the clock... I'll let the clock run, call a timeout, see how much time is left, and we'll go from there. I just didn't want to risk anything. So that's not good time management by me. But that's fine. They're going to get the ball with less than 10 seconds deep in their territory. I'm not too worried about it. Here we go. For all the marbles. Let's see. He's got plenty of time. He's going to have to just huck it. He's not going to get it off. That's a sack. 4th sack of the game. That was Gusta and the guy from Hawaii whose name I cannot pronounce. And that is going to end the game. Come on, give it to us. There we go. Tietum Tuioti. That's got to be it. Tuioti. He gets the sack. Quarterback did not get the ball off. So a little bit of a timing mistake for me does not cost us in the end. We escaped with the win. It was not pretty, especially that 2nd quarter. But the 2nd half was great. Jackson Potter... Oh, yeah, that was his name. Jackson Potter with a good game. You know, didn't do anything too crazy. 199 yards, 3 touchdowns. Their quarterback absolutely lit us up. No interceptions from him. Ends up only throwing 5 incompletions. Our guy threw 6 incompletions, so not bad either. Clocks in at 199 yards, 3 touchdowns. Did have the 1 pick. That forced one that I threw. Almost a perfect game from him. Really, really solid. Really, really happy with that. Leo Pulalasi. Also really, really happy with this. 14 for 87. Javensky, who I thought was going to be a little bit more involved, only ended up running the ball once. Trey Shackelford leads the way. See, this is what I'm talking about. The receiving. 4 for 36, 4 for 26, 3 for 47, 3 for 74, and 2 for 16 just doesn't... I don't know. I feel like we need to be getting better statistics here. It's college football. There's a lot of offense. But regardless, good start for the offense. Good start for the defense. They stand up tall. Xavier Squires ends up leading us in total tackles, as well as Tariq Buddha Akuda. We ended up getting a ton of tackle for loss. Sacks-wise, Hunter Haynes gets 1. Malachi Rice gets 1. Troy Elder gets 1. And then David Gusta and Tuioti end up combining for that final one. And we're starting off 1-0, something we could not say last year. So already better start than we had the year prior. So what we're going to do now is we are going to advance a week. I'm going to take a look at recruiting, and we're going to take a look around the league to see what happened in week 1. So we get locked out from Bryson Good. Might have been one of those guys we didn't even really put anything into. The rest of these guys, we're feeling all right. You know, we're in the lead for a lot of them. We're catching up or need to catch up for some of them. Kerry Batonio is definitely a guy we want, and we got a nice lead on him now. Okay, Kerry. We got a nice lead on Kerry. I think we can schedule a visit for him. We know he likes Coach Prestige, which is not very good for me. We know he likes proximity to home. When do we want, if we were to have him visit, when would we do it? I'm nervous to schedule him because I just don't know if we have what it takes. I'm going to actually just drop the amount of points we're giving him because we have such a nice lead now. Focus some of those recruiting points in other areas. Definitely happy with what we got. David Mugelli, very happy with this guy as well. The 3-star gem. We cannot schedule a visit for him yet. And again, he's another guy we don't have a lot of things he likes. That's okay. Marquez Goings, another 3-star gem. We have 25 on him. Seems to be working. We'll keep 25 on him. Logan Bandy, Washington has jumped us for the 3-star gem D tackle, which you know what that means. We're going harder on him. We want you to come here, my friend. 50. Gio Yancey, big lead for the athlete left end. Emmanuel Uzoma, we have a nice lead as well. Emilio Mendez, nice lead. Steve Rudolph, nice lead. Ben Algier, we're behind Washington, so we're going to give him a few more. We got the lead for Dewan Clean. We got, tight battle for Montre Casey. We caught up, though, so that's going to be very close. I like that a lot. Jaden Crisp, we bumped into the lead. Vi Satele, we're in the lead. Ooh, we're very close to the lead for Warren Clemens. All right, we got some guys. So things are looking pretty good on the recruiting front. I'm hopeful that we're gonna get some guys soon, and then we can start looking around a little bit more. All right, look around the league. Let's check scores and schedules from week 1. Let's look at the top 25 just to see. Virginia Tech and South Carolina had a big-time game, and Virginia Tech comes away with the win. Kansas State defeats UCF. Penn State defeats Nevada. Michigan defeats New Mexico. NC State wins their rivalry game against East Carolina. Rutgers barely escapes by Ohio. And in the game of the week, Texas dominates Ohio State. Yeah, Texas deserves that number 1. And see if there's anything else interesting that happened. Alabama loses to Florida State. Wow. I'm just going to check Texas. Is Arch Manning still there, actually? Just thought about that. That's Ohio State. Look at Texas. Arch Manning is there. There's the boy. He's kind of got the Manning forehead in the game. UCLA beats Georgia. And Georgia is still ranked 13th. UCLA unranked. That's crazy. Wow. Oh, and defending champion Oregon goes down to UAB. So we got some big upsets in the Big Ten. Uh-oh. That is the league through week 1. We'll do more like conference checking and stuff like that as the season goes along. There's not really to look at right now. Next week is our first Pac-12 game of the season against the newly acquired San Diego State. This is on the road, so this should be a fun one down in San Diego. Looking forward to it. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the Wazoo Dynasty. Thank you so much for all of you who have subscribed. If you are not subscribed already, please do so. I have more fun content coming out very, very soon. I'm very excited. It's going to be more than just the Wazoo Dynasty. It's going to be more than just dynasties. So if you're interested in other things outside of this, stick around. Please subscribe, like the video if you do enjoy it. Leave me some comments letting me know what you think. That's enough rambling at the end of the video. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.